As you can see right now, y'all coming in watching this video, Michael Jackson and his brothers, in the back of some van after a performance. And Michael was real irritated. It looked like it was real hot outside. And his brothers was just like, man, they was just happy to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them brothers is just happy to be there. Marlon, like he was just super happy to be there. And Jackie and them, like, they was just happy to be around, performing. Jackson 5, one of the greatest groups to ever do it. But when I saw this clip, I was like, Michael don't seem himself. Like, it just seemed like something was just like it was just on his nerves. That was just, egging him. And it seemed like he was just about to just, go up across one of the brothers' heads or something. When that older brother just feel like, he just needs his space to himself, but he can't really get it at the moment because it's like y'all in a public setting and y'all came in under the same transportation. And so it's like, man, like the little brother just like, just talking too much, and it's just like, just too much energy. Just like, man, just shut up. You know what I'm saying? But Michael wasn't gonna say that. But it's like, it seemed like as if something was just like somebody missed their steps on stage, or, somebody was just doing too much on stage and trying to outshine the group. And it's like after that, when they got back in that whip, when they got back in the van, listen, I don't know what they was going on. Now this is in Michael's head. This is Michael's voice in his head at the time. I don't know, what's really going on with Jermaine and with Tito and Marlon. They just seem like they just wanted to just try to just steal the show. And I don't really like that. And I'm thinking I'm just gonna I don't know when, but I have to have a talk with Quincy. I have to really separate myself from the group. Because I'm already a star, and I don't need anyone seem like they're trying to just dim my light. We have, reporters coming in asking questions, and Jackie and Marlon just so happy to just be like, they just like, calm down. It's like, I was just like, in my head, I'm like, I can't take them anywhere, but we are a group, and I love my brothers. But it's like, I just get sick of them sometimes, it just makes me sick, like, get the fuck back. So it was like, pretty much what, inside what Michael was thinking in his head. So he just like, at the time, he just put his shades on. Like, listen, I know that we are a popular group. I know this. But how do you really tell your brothers to chill the fuck out? Like, just relax. Act like you've been here before. Like, they were just too happy. It's kind of like when you see, one of your crushes that you've seen on TV, an actress or whatever, R&B singer, and you see them in person, you're like, oh my goodness, oh, it's Crystal Renee, oh my goodness, oh, it's Keisha Cole, oh my goodness, it's Nicole Bahari. And you just don't know what to do with yourself because you've seen them in person. You can't act like that. You know what I'm saying? You go around like that, acting like that towards one of your crushes, like a Nicole Bahari or a Crystal Renee, one of them actresses, one of them actors, and then, or Keisha Cole, it's like, you got to control yourself, man. You got to act like you've been there before. Even if they do think you attract them, that ain't going to get them excited by seeing you so overly excited. Like, you could be all overly excited and doing all that after you engaged into some, situations with whomever crush that may be. But you don't do that before you engage in any, whatever that may be. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it P. You always got to keep it P. Even afterwards, still a must, you got to keep it P. Especially if she got that body and it's shaped like a P. You fellas, you know what I'm saying? When that booty just curved like the letter P sign, like, man, peace up, A-Town down. Listen, so it was like one of them days, it was like in the summertime too, man. It's like, it's hot outside, and we got all this press, and Marlon and Jackie won't shut up. And now we in this van and got interviewers like following us in the van, asking questions. And here go Marlon and Jackie just cheesing away. And it's just like, man, they've been getting on my damn nerves all day. Like, I need a break. I need some me time, you know? And I ain't got time to be hearing Joe mouth. So it's like, let me just deal with this. We got a couple of more weeks until this tour is over, because it seemed like as if this was the tour and they were doing press after the tour, and this was a press alongside, on top of the tour itself. And this is like one of them moments, man. I'm thinking like this was probably after the Motown 25th anniversary when Michael Jackson went solo on stage. This was before that. This was leading on to that. And I know Michael couldn't wait for that night, because that's the night he broke away and went solo. Tired of this. I gotta be to myself. I can't take this no more. I can't take it for the nigga. So when he went up there and he was like, I know everybody want to hear me do these songs, but I want to give them something different. I got new songs. I got new songs. So, and when he said that, and then Billie Jean just came out of nowhere, people went crazy. It was so crazy that night to the point that I didn't know until probably like last week when I seen the clip of that Marvin Gaye was performing on that same night too, of what's going on, I think. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, Marvin Gaye performed that same night too? I said, I'll be damned. Michael Jackson's impact and his performance was so huge, colossal, to the point that they never even mentioned anything about Marvin Gaye even performing on that night. How disrespectful. Extra emphasis on the respectful. To me, just now hearing about the fact that Marvin Gaye was performing on that same night. And young Michael Jackson, full of energy. Like Energizer. He never gets tired. Went on that stage and he set it off. That was the first night we seen the first moonwalk ever from Michael Jackson. The crowd went wild. The crowd was just like uncontrollable. They didn't even know like what they were witnessing all the way, because they were so keen into the moment. When you so into the moment, you don't realize what you're seeing, but you know what you're seeing. But it's like at the same time, it's like it ain't gonna really hit you till the next morning. And man, was it all over the news articles and all over the televisions. Everywhere worldwide, people was talking about the Motown 25th anniversary when Michael Jackson went up there and tore it down. Tore the stage down. But leading up to that moment was that day that Michael was already saying, like, I have to have a talk with Quincy. I have to tell him that this is the time. I have to have a talk and tell him this is the time for me to break away from the group, because they getting on my nerves. I love my brothers. But in the back of that van, as you can see, that he said to himself, okay, I'll do one more performance. Motown 25th, I'm going to bring my brother on the stage. We're going to do our thing, and then I'm going to do my solo thing afterwards to just lead the people with the introduction of what's to come. After I get off the stage and perform, my brothers, that's what I'm going to do. They have to see the solo side of what they haven't really seen all the way yet. They may seem like little glances, little glimpses, but they really never seen the full effect until I bring them the full effect on this night. Because I have to give them a group performance with my brothers. It's only right, because it's like a part of the whole, it's a part of the journey. And then after that, I'm going to introduce them for the first time with the song that he created, Billie Jean. And so right then and there, that was like, okay, that was just the build up to that night, I feel, because it was a time where Michael Jackson, he had thoughts already that, okay, I've did this course already. Now I'm ready to move on to the next one. I was at this level. Now I'm ready to rise up to the next level. It's all about the come up. When it comes down to superstardom and just, success on top of that, it's all about continuously wanting to build yourself as an artist. That's the only way you'll be able to feel the true levels of success, if you just keep building and working your way up and not staying in the same position. That's how greatness is born. This is how stars are born. This is how, you want to like, hey, How did he or she, get to that? Because they kept working. Surrounded around the right people, the right group of people is very hard to find. That's why it's one of those things you have to really pray on, to be surrounded around the right people to put you in positions for, big opportunities so you can continue to keep elevating, keep growing, to keep moving, keep, making yourself become what it is that you're trying to become. Sensei Reality TV. No, that's not my name anymore. X-Man Reality TV. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all in the next one. One love. Peace. Long live Michael Jackson to go. Woo! Don't stop till you get enough.